Akademiks, check it out. Now, interesting development in the Meek Mill case. TMZ has reportedly obtained a goddamn letter from one of the clerks that was in Meek Mill's probation hearings, where the clerk was begging Meek for money. And you could imagine that Meek Mill's lawyers will be using this, going to court, and basically saying to an appeal judge or a higher court, yo, if y'all had the courts that his fate was being determined in, the clerks was begging my man for money, how the fuck could y'all actually send him to jail knowing that y'all were asking for stuff outside of the legal system? Okay, now, perhaps this is the break that Meek Mill needed, and of course we know there's been a community outcry to say, yo, Meek Luther King Jr. ain't do nothing, bruh. He ain't hurt a goddamn fly. Let that man out of jail. However, the judge is saying, fuck no, I did this case like I did every case. There's no bias. Also, the judge is basically saying that, yo, I'm not going to buckle to any public pressure or intimidation by your fans. Now, this is what the note said that apparently or allegedly a clerk sent or passed to Meek Mill, okay? Now, the name of the clerk is Wanda Shavaria, and apparently it was written, so we're seeing the type version, but apparently it was written. But this is what they said in the goddamn note. It said, Mr. Williams, and of course, Meek's name is Rameek Williams, so they're talking to Meek, okay? Mr. Williams, my name is Wanda Shavaris, and I hope that you don't take offense to this letter or my request, but I had to take this opportunity for my son. As a fan of the arts, dancing, singing, theater, I'm praying that you would be able to help my son. Please feel free to contact me at whatever or email me at whatever with any questions. This will probably be my son's last semester at VCU. If the tuition isn't paid for this year, and unfortunately with my bad credit, I am unable to secure a loan or co-sign a loan for my son, anything that you can do is very much appreciated. It is every parent's hope to provide the best for their children. Unfortunately, I'm unable to fully financially support Marcel's dream of going to college and pursuing his dreams, so I am turning to our friends and family for help. It takes a village. Every little helps. Please donate what you can to keep him attending VCU. Thank you so much, Wanda Shavari. And it actually looked like it was a typed letter with a signature of the woman. Now, I got to be honest with you, man. I've been critical of Meek to say, yo, even though the reason why he got locked up is pretty petty, doing wheelies and allegedly breaking up a fight, even though some people say he was involved in a fight in the airport, I gotta be honest, Meek Mill was afforded a ton of chances. A broke nigga like me going to court, man, they locking me up after I violated or I did something wrong the second time. Meek Mill got 5 or 6 times, okay, before they sent him upstate for 2 to 4 years, okay? So Meek Mill is definitely getting the benefit of the doubt in my eyes. However, let's think about this, because this is beyond the benefit of the doubt shit. If we got people in court who work for the court who's begging Meek for money, I have to say this is flag on a play. This is a foul call. This cannot happen under any circumstances. And maybe you can make an argument to say that's the court clerk. It's not tied to the judge who makes the decisions. But fuck that. This is not fair if this is true. Now, we have yet to hear the court respond to this. We've yet to hear if this woman, number one, she got to get fired. We've yet to hear if this is a valid note that was passed and if this woman actually did this. But let me pretend that she did for a second. If she did, Meek got to get out of jail. Fuck all of that shit. Because this just shows that people are preying on the rich, the wealthy. And to add to the fact he's black, they're preying on him. And if they can't extort him in any type of way. And by the way, we already heard rumors. And again, we can't get proof of that because Meek didn't want to cooperate with the FBI or whoever. But apparently the judge was asking Meek to sign to one of her homies' labels and leave Rock Nation. And then wanted to be managed by somebody else. So if we're seeing a bunch of favors being asked of Meek Mill by the court, whether it's the judge, whether it's a clerk, whether it's a janitor, whether it's a goddamn bailiff, it could be any motherfucker that's employed by that court. I think they gotta say, we gotta vacate this fucking sentence and we need a new trial or we gotta get Meek the fuck out of jail because this was not a fair process. There's no possible way. And I know she was just asking for money for her son, but fuck all of that. When I'm going to court and my freedom is weighing in a balance, fuck your son's tuition, nigga. Fuck your son going to VCU. I'm trying to go home to play with my son. So if this is true, I am 100% for Meek Mill getting out of jail, but not only getting out of jail, suing these motherfuckers for taking his time and locking him down for no fucking reason, okay? But we will see what happens. But if this is true, this is an indictment against the court system. And again, I'm going to continue to say if this is true, because the court will respond and we'll see if it's really what happened, or the court has already said that Meek he might be trying to make his shit seem a certain type of way. We'll see what it is. But if this is true, get Meek out of jail. It's your boy Akademiks getting comment. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to your boy Akademiks.